He's a paid hacker, bank robber, and a thief. Top companies use this San Diego man to bulletproof their systems against cyber crimes. Jim Stickley of Trace Security joins us now. In the headlines today is a report that Chinese hackers have accessed U.S. weapon systems, and recently a group of people in New York were indicted for allegedly stealing $45 million using manipulated prepaid debit cards and ATMs. How is this even happening?
I mean, the technology is just so far ahead of the security that's trying to keep up with it. And it really comes down to that. I mean, people are so apt to want to be on the very latest cutting edge with whatever they're offering. The security is just not staying up with it.
So how do systems, how do people, how do institutions guard against this rapidly changing technology?
It's extremely, I mean, it's being proven, it's extremely difficult. Obviously, patches are extremely important, or updates. If you're at home, that's what you need to do. With governments, I mean, they really need to continually review their policies, and it's got to be locking it down more and more. I mean, people shouldn't have access to this unless they are top certified people. And then even those people should only have very limited access to parts of it and not the whole thing.
Now, you're hired by major companies to detect vulnerabilities within their systems. How do you go about doing that?
Most of the time they'll hire us to try to pretend we're a hacker. So we'll actually go and attempt to hack into their networks, and we just start, banging away from the outside and figure out how we can gain access. And then based on what we find, we report back and say, okay, here's your issues and here's what you can do to resolve these. And then we continue to test over time until we can't get in anymore.
Do you ever go about it from the inside?
Oh, absolutely. We'll go in and just physically rob the places, and we'll generally do it during the day when they're actually at the office. And I'll dress up like as a fire inspector. So I'll wear a full uniform. I have my little gold badge. I just walk in, and I've never been so charming or good looking as when I've been a fireman in all my life. But they treat you well, and then you just physically go in and steal whatever it is you've been hired to steal.
How deeply have you been able to breach these systems, and what kind of data have you been able to retrieve?
I mean, complete and total compromise, and that's kind of the norm. I mean, it's rare that we don't get complete compromise. So if we were hired to steal everything out of a bank's database, we will steal everything out of a bank's database. That's mother's maiden name, social security number, home address, account numbers. I mean, you name it, that data's gone. And it's not just corporate. I mean, we've also done government facilities where they've hired us to go in. And so I remember one I was robbing where they had assault rifles, and I'm going in and I'm like, I'm going to get killed here. But fortunately I didn't, and we were still able to gain access to what we were hired to steal.
And when you bring your findings to the corporations that you're working for and the government agencies that you're working for, what's their reaction?
It's generally, that nervous shock. Like they're really surprised because it shouldn't be as easy as it is.
What can consumers do to protect their information online, their credit cards, their social security numbers?
Again, the most important thing is keeping up with those updates and patches. People just never patch their computers. When you first boot it up, a lot of times it'll say like, hey, some sort of a patch is available or an update's available. Don't click remind me later. Say, go ahead and install that now. And if you do that, you're already reducing probably 90% of your risk. And then things like antivirus on your computer is also really important. So.
Now, we've heard about these fake ATM machines.
Mm-hmm.
They take your information, but they don't dispense with any cash.
Sure.
How widespread are those?
They're out there. I mean, fake ATMs are all over the world. And then there's also the skimmers as well. So it's a real ATM, and they put this little plastic device and just plugs right up where your card would go through. And as you slide your card in the machine, it's actually recording what your card says as it goes in. So when you get it back, you don't realize that somebody's stealing your data right there on the real machine.
But then you do realize it when you don't get any cash back, right?
Well, on those you would realize it. On the fake machines, like the one I built a few fake machines, and it didn't even have a spot to dispense cash, but nobody noticed because it would just post a message, and it would say, you'd enter in your PIN, and it would say, we apologize for the inconvenience, but our network's offline. And people go, oh, okay, I guess it's just down. And they just turn and walk away, and they never think twice that maybe this thing wasn't a real machine.
How savvy do you think the average consumer is in detecting whether or not their computers have been hacked?
I think it's almost impossible. I mean, nowadays, because it's not like in the old days, your computer would get really slow when they were hacked, and that was kind of your obvious tell. But technology's come a long way for hackers as well, and so now your speed will be the same, everything's acts the same. There's really no way you'll know until you either start getting, collection notices or something like that, or when you log into your bank account and suddenly there's no money there. Other than that, knowing when your computer's been compromised, almost impossible.
It's troublesome.
It's very difficult.
Thank you so much for coming on the program, Jim Stickley.
My pleasure.